If you've played Minecraft for a while and have become a bit of a redstone engineer, then you've probably dreamt of wireless redstone. And with the 1.17 update promising to bring along sculk sensors, it seemed like that possibility was finally coming. But with Mojang splitting 1.17 into two parts, sculk sensors aren't coming out for a while yet. And so I'm going to show you 5 other methods of how you can do wireless redstone in Minecraft right now. And number 1 is the carrot method. So as you can see, we can walk up, there's no pressure plates or tripwire hooks, and nothing's gonna happen. But as soon as we take a carrot, put it in our hands, the door will open for us, and then close again right behind. So if you haven't figured out how this works, this door is bunny powered. So there's a bunny down here with a tripwire hook leading into our redstone output. Now if we don't have anything in our hands, that bunny is just gonna sit down there and mind his own business. But as soon as we put a carrot in our hands, this little fella is going to start jumping around and activate our door. So not only is this wireless, it's also quite secret and safe from other people, as the chances that they have a carrot in their hands seem pretty slim. And moving swiftly along, number 2 is the magic button. Now this one's been around for a while and it's stood the test of time. So we have a block with a button, and then we have a redstone lamp, and as you can see there is no connection and this block here is actually floating. But when we click the button, you can see the lamp turns on. So let's take a look at how this one works. So what we have is a sticky piston facing down below our button. Now on its own that wouldn't do anything. What we need is a clock that constantly updates this piston. And so when we click the button, you can see the piston extends and we will get a redstone output just from a small circuit down below. And so this is a really simple but really convincing design, and all you need to do is put some carpet over the top and nobody is the wiser. Now number 3 is probably the weirdest of them all, and while technically there is a connection between the input and the output, we're using leaves and so there's technically not any wires, and so I'm gonna put it in the list. But as you can see, when we click this lever we get a redstone output, and how this works is kind of strange. But to do it, all you have to do is take a line of leaves, 6 blocks or less, and then put a log in front of it. And as you can see, that will simply get you an output from an observer. Now, as long as it's 6 blocks long, it doesn't have to be in a straight line. And so you can see that we have bends in the chain, and yet we still get an output. So what the practical applications are for this, I'm not really sure, but I think it was weird enough that it made the list. And for number 4, I do have to shout out to RaiseWorks, as that is where I found this circuit. And so this is vertical wireless redstone. So what we use are daylight sensors and comparators in a setup here. Simply take 2 daylight sensors, put them into night mode, set up 2 comparators, one on subtract, and then you'll have your output right where this redstone lamp is. Now all we have to do is put a block over top of this daylight sensor and we will get an output. Now how this all works, I'm not exactly sure, but you can go as high as you want and this redstone contraption is going to work. So it's perfect if you want to do vertical wireless redstone, as long as you have an uninterrupted path from the top to the bottom. And in case you're wondering, this does work at nighttime too. And for number 5 is probably my favorite and the one I think works the best. So as you can see, we have a staircase with our platform. If we stand here, nothing is going to happen. But if we go into survival and now we walk forward, you can see that our staircase will open, and then we can go through and it'll close right back up behind us. And how this works is through pufferfish mechanics. So what we have is a half slab with a pufferfish and a tripwire hook on top. And then when we go in survival and walk on top, he will expand, he will activate the tripwire hook, leading into our output, in this case our staircase. Now, one thing to mention is that the block above does have to be half slabs. You can't just do regular blocks or else the pufferfish will not detect you. But this method I think really works the best, and when you're in survival, he doesn't hurt you. All you do is you hear a sound and then you get your output. It's a super clean design and would work in pretty much any setting that you're looking for. And there we have it. So that is 5 ways to do wireless redstone in Minecraft without the sculk sensor. So I do hope you enjoyed. If so, hit the like button and maybe consider subscribing. But that's going to be it from me, and I'll catch you in the next one.